When director Baz Luhrmann announced an open casting call for the Elvis film, many fans across the internet weighed in on who they thought should play the role of famous singer. Miles Teller was at the top of many people's list, especially for his looks. Side-by-side comparisons of Teller and Presley were heavily publicized on Twitter, and the resemblance is uncanny. However, he finally lost the part before the final selections process. Fans of the Hollywood actor have another chance to see their favorite performer in action. Miles Teller has a primary role in the wildly successful sequel Top Gun: Maverick, which has been quickly climbing the box office ladder since its release in May 2022. Teller plays Bradley Rooster Bradshaw, the son of Maverick's deceased friend Goose from the original 1986 Top Gun film. He also features opposite Chris Hemsworth in a Netflix film called Spiderhead, which premiered on the streaming service on June 17, 2022. No need to say, the actor is having a very active career and the future of his career looks quite bright. As Baz Luhrmann's Elvis goes on to amaze audiences, Austin Butler is getting great reviews and Oscar buzz for his portrayal of the iconic showman. Casting director Denise Chamian CSA first caught Butler's talent in 2013 when she was casting Wes Ball's movie The Maze Runner. Butler didn't get a part because he was a little too young, but he stayed on her radar. Butler came close to playing Rooster in Top Gun: Maverick, which Chamian also saw, but he lost out to Miles Teller. However, the tables turned when Chamian put Butler forward for Elvis in Luhrmann's movie. While Luhrmann had his own intentions for the movie's star, including Teller and Harry Styles, Butler finally proved that he had what it takes, and the rest is just history. Well, let's see how Denise Chamian broke her casting process and explain why Austin Butler was fit for the part of the king. It was back in 2013 for The Maze Runner when she met Austin Butler. Austin read the script for the lead role of that film, and since then, he has maintained the similar environment that he had back then. He had sparkly blue eyes and was a really good actor. At the time, he played a little too young for them, and she thinks that's one of the reasons that he wasn't included in the things she had auditioned him throughout the years. Anytime they did a major search, he was always in the mix. Well, this happens a lot with casting directors. They usually meet somebody when they are very young. If they are good, they keep bringing them back and are always trying to fit that person into the right slot. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now, let's continue. The thing that Austin got the closest to was Top Gun, when Denise Chamian casted that they were looking for the role that Miles Teller played. She felt extremely passionate about Austin. Ultimately, his auditions were shown to Tom and all the filmmakers. They agreed he had something and they were happy to know him, but they thought he was too young. At that point, she saw that this actor has something very special that other people don't always have. It's almost the same way he looks into the camera. He knows the camera and allows the camera to see him, and that is really what is so beautiful. Butler got to a specific maturity level in auditioning for Top Gun: Maverick. When she started casting Elvis, Buzz wanted to do a worldwide search, which they did. They went all over the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. They even went to London. They did open casting calls online and even look at Elvis impersonators, but from the beginning, there was something about Austin that was a little reminiscent of Elvis. Denise Chamian knew he could sing, but she didn't know how well. When she sat down with Buzz, he knew he had specific people that he wanted to test. He had Ansel Elgort and Miles Teller. There were a group of guys that he was circling. He later added Harry Styles to that. Denise Chamian had a list of her own people. When they went to Austin, she said, "This is your Elvis." And then Buzz just looked at her. It's a pretty big statement to make. Soon thereafter, she had Austin go on tape, and that began the process of Buzz meeting with him, doing a workshop in New York, and they tested him along with other actors. Until they did the screen test, she didn't think it was clear to anybody necessarily that it was going to be Austin. There were a lot of factors to really assess. He was also pretty much different out of that group of guys. Austin's work quality is also what sets him apart, and his ability to understand material and translate that and make it feel so ethical. Denise Chamian thinks that honesty is also what the audience feels. He works tirelessly to get something right. By the end of the film, he left it all up there on the screen. She also thought that it was quite incredible. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.